I've always wondered about the history and heritage of the instrumentation within Sikh music. And as we look around today, I cannot seem to find enough examples of our traditional instruments, and it makes me wonder what changed and why.
We're going to be looking at the early origins, the history, important events, political influences, and how advancing modernity have all affected Sikh musical heritage.
The Sikh Gurus not only introduced the music and the tunes, but also the musical instruments, which were very, very much required for the desired results on the listeners. Most of the instruments related with Guru Nanak.
The Jori, it has a deeper sound than a tabla, very much like the pakawaj. So the whole point of having a deeper sound is the lower the resonance, the more chance there is for the atoms within us to also resonate at that same frequency.
Taus. The literal meaning is peacock, and it's often said that this instrument is so wonderfully melodious it can take you to a complete heavenly state.
My taus it's the paintbrush of my soul.
Raag is to be felt. Raag is emotional attribute or emotional grammar to punctuate Guru's Shabad.
The first Anglo-Sikh War was fought between the Sikh Kingdom and the East India Company between 1845 and 1846. It had a major impact, especially on education, the arts, and music.
What empire did was to actually reconstruct the mind. And once people have entered into that mode of meaning making, they can't see that they were once attached to another mode of meaning making.
ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਰਬਾਬ ਤੇ ਜੋੜੀ ਕੀਰਤਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਚੱਲ ਰਹੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਹਾਰਮੋਨੀਅਮ ਤੱਕ ਤੇ ਹੈ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਉਦੋਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਹਾਰਮੋਨੀਅਮ ਸੀਗਾ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ.
The harmonium came to India in the late 19th century. By 1913, India had become the world's richest market in the manufacturing and production of the harmonium.
The majority, 99.9% of the shabads that I hear, the kirtan that I hear, is not done the way that the Guru prescribed.
शब्द इदां गाओ कि किसी ਨੂੰ ਭੁਲੇਖਾ ਹੀ ਨਾ ਪਵੇ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ
Amazing is Guru's wonder when we talk about Guru's blessings to us, that how Guru have given us the light. The darkness is inevitable. If we are seeking a joy, it will come with pain. If we're looking for light, there has to be darkness. If we are denying the darkness, we're not entitled to the light or enlightenment. One who is lost will find it. Because one who's lost is looking for. One who's not lost, one who knows that I am here, is not looking for, will not find it. And Guru helps us in terrible times, challenging times, or our dark times. Guru helps us when we're not feeling well. That's not to be taken lightly, right? When just basically head hurts, we are suffering. And that's not a good thing. That's not good feeling. Anybody wants to be feeling like that? No. So it doesn't have to be just COVID or a big disease. Any problem, anything which shakes us from our natural rhythm, challenges us, we think that is a problem. So what our Guru does, the helping hand we have been given by the Guru, is amazing. But we can't hold the Guru's hand. We can't. Because we don't want to. Because there's nothing we are looking for. We have no question. And therefore we won't have a quest. we are looking for maybe a bandage. Okay, I'm looking for this, so there has to be this process. So I reach to the desired outcome. So our goals are set to serve us within this life. But Nanak Ji, the Guru Nanak Sahib, he says, is this only one life? I mean, physical life you considered as your life? What about the mind and soul? If your mind leaves your body, soul leaves your body, what is left in the body? Nothing. No sensation, no sense, no feeling, nothing, not even a desire. And when Guru Amar Das Ji says this, live churki, live is the focus. Dhyana. In the yogis, they use this word dhyana, mean the focus. And when that is broken or shaken by a situation, lagi trisna, then the desires will come about, knocking on your psyche. And those desires will lead us to disease, because we have lost control over our mastery. We lost something. So the purpose of a guru and guru's wisdom in this world of Sikh music, in this world of kirtan, this is the mantra, the solution set by the guru. It's a created wisdom by the guru, and we are here in a possibility to experience it, but we need to prepare for that. So we need to understand the tantra, the technique. So what is the technique? How do I obtain the wisdom of my guru as he experienced? There's a word called Gurumukhi, from the mouth of the guru. As guru lived his experience expressed to the world. Why do we seek help from Guru Nanak or Guru Ramdas or Guru Arjan Sahib or Guru Gobind Singh or Sri Guru Granth Sahib? Why do we seek the help? Why do ask Guru for a navigation? If paracetamol is the solution, then no need of Guru. That means we're only looking for time pass on planet, physical life. We're not looking for our mental existence, our spiritual elevation. Our targets are low. But if you're looking for more than physical gains, if you're looking for betterment when it comes to your mental capacity, and if you are looking for a spiritual kind of experience, if you're looking for oneness, then we must seek help from the Guru. Not with the fear, but we must have a quest. We must have a question to go to Guru. Remember when I said, if you are going someplace and you don't know the way, then you will put the navigation on. Mm-hmm. If you want to be one with the one who created everything, who is everything, if you want to merge back into it, looking for a solution, that is why we need a Guru. Guru will help us to find the answers. We will look into Guru's experiences. And here today, one of his experience, Guru Arjan Sahib, who is the son of fourth Guru, Tan Guru Ramdas, Guru Arjan Sahib, who compiled all of the Banis together and created the Adi Granth, Sri Guru Granth Sahib today. The first compilation was done by Guru Arjan Sahib, the Guru who taught us the sacrifice. Remember we did talk about the Guru went through physically 5 days and 5 nights of torture. He could have found the easier way to give in. He could have agreed to what the other party was asking, but no. It is not about that you are bad, or this is wrong, or this is right. It's not about that. It is about life. Your own logical and creative existence of life. It's about that. And today we are doing kirtan of that Guru Arjan Sahib's life, his experience, his wisdom. His soul speaks to his mind. But on the top of the mantra, I again will use this word mantra. In Sikhs we have Guru Mantra, Vaheguru. Yeah? We have Mool Mantra, Ek Omkar, Satnam, Karta Purukh, Nirbhau, Nirvair, Akal Murat, Ajuni, Sabham, Gur Prasad. Mool Mantra. That's the primary solution. And the Shabd is a solution too. The Shabd is complete. One Shabd is a complete solution. And to experience, to listen to that Shabd, we must understand the Shabd. For it to become the mantra, we must understand its yantra and tantra. I mean, it's the tools used for it. We are using the voice, and we are using these instruments too. There must be a purpose, right, for Guru Arjan to create this instrument, Saranda. He could have picked up some other instrument, locally veena or sarangi or iktara or dotara. There must be a purpose for Guru Nanak Sahib to create in 1500 AD, to create this. Instruct by Faranda to make Rabab different from Trupad Rabab. Because Trupad Rabab was there. Sani Rabab. Afghani Rabab. Have you seen Afghanis playing the Rabab? That's a Rabab too. So it's not about instrument. It's the creation, Guru's creation of the instrument have another purpose behind it. And today you were playing this instrument, the instrument of Guru Gobind Singh. 1690s. Guru Gobind Singh Ji created this at Anandpur Sahib so that our spiritual education, so that we understand how to tune ourselves quickly to make our life easy, not bigger protocols, not huge rituals, so that we know how to do the shortcuts. Why do we use navigation? So that we don't get lost. If we get lost, then what will happen? A lot of time will be wasted. So this is where we take the Guru. We go to Guru so that Guru helps us the shortcut, and Guru Gobind Singh gave us a tool, a pen to write the destiny and become one with the one. He gave us the golden key to open life and write our own chapters. He made it accessible, he made it beautiful. This is that instrument, Dilruba, which you were playing. Simple, right? One string, one finger, majority of the time, and simple. But that's a tool, that's a pen. But what are you going to write? And in which language? In the language on the Shabad, on the title of the Shabad. Guru writes it clearly. Look, there is no right and wrong. You can do whatever you wish to. If you want to sing with a guitar and a Hebrew, fine. Fine, but that is not Gurbani. That is something you created. That is something you are influenced from your culture. You can do that. I'm not saying that is wrong. But when we talk about mantra, when we talk about capability, when we talk about mastery, which will avoid or take us out of the disasters, then is it important for us to use Guru's tools? Is it important for us to use his solution the way he instated it? Isn't it? Guru Ramdas will get upset if we change the Suhi from the top. He wrote Suhi Mela Chotha. If we want to use that Shabad, the Tantra, the technique, for us to be in that time with and in Sangat with Guru Ramdas ji, it is important for us to, seekers, us Sikhs, we are learning, we have the question, we have the question, we go to the Guru, that Guruji, we want to learn. And therefore, compromise, or I would like, is it better than nothing, it should be like that, it should be, there is a zero ground for it. If it is our way, if this is your way, then it is not Guru Ramdas' way. It is not Guru Granth Sahib's way. It is not the way of Guru Nanak Sahib, because it's not what Guru is saying, it's what you thought is right, or what you know the best, and you're trying to put together. You borrowed the wisdom of Guru and you implement your own composition on it, your own music on it, your own culture on it, and you changed everything.
So, in conclusion, is the Guru Granth Sahib a map to help us navigate?
Indeed. Indeed, to master our time. Sri Guru Granth Sahib is that clock of life. Once we go through it, second per second, we understand every single maneuverability. As today we go through Dhanasri Mahalla Panchama. Dhanasri is the Tantra, is the code. For Dhanasri is the key, the master key, to open the wisdom of Guru. So that we can experience it. If somebody says chocolate, so there's a different type of chocolate. There's a dark chocolate. You may not enjoy that. It's a bitter, right? But some people, they love it. So when I explain it to you that it's a chocolate and you jump to the conclusion that it's gonna be yummy, and I give you the dark chocolate, and you're gonna be like, this doesn't taste good. I didn't say it will taste good. I said chocolate, and you jump to the conclusion that it's gonna be wow.
Yeah.
And this is what happens with the mantras. Shabad, Kirtan, traditions, Guru's way, we try to interfere. We bring our suitability rather than mastering it through learning and following the Guru. So there's a word we used earlier on. Man mat. Man is the mind, mat is the way of our mind. Either it is our way, either it is Guru's way. If we love the life, if we want to achieve something, if we want to master something, then isn't it better to follow just what Guru says? It's as simple, very simple as this. Dhanasri Mahalla Panchama. So sound current. For a mantra to evoke our existence of present, for us to take back into that little time of Gurus.
I have a question before
Yes.
we get into this. You know, like young people, I feel like it's harder for like the young community, the youngster community, to really understand, and like not all of them, but a few. Like for me, example, sometimes I don't really understand the meanings of Shabads, and that really poses as a barrier for how I can apply it to my life. So how can I like understand it?
It is a simple thing. Do you understand, if you want to do masters in math, and I expect that today, that one day you want to become the master mathematician, and therefore I expect you to understand everything today. Is it possible? Okay. If you want to, then you will take interest from nursery to grade 1, 2, 3, year 8, 12, university, and then you reach there. There is step per step. This journey is step per step. We have a misconception that Sri Guru Granth Sahib is written in Punjabi, and therefore I speak English. So somehow somebody, someplace created that barrier. You know, that Punjabi is privileged, American isn't, or Canadian isn't, or European isn't, because Punjabi, one person born, brought up in Punjab is privileged because they understand Punjabi. But Sri Guru Granth Sahib is not written in Punjabi. It is a Gurumukhi. It is a sound current. It's to be felt. And we try to understand. Yes, there are meanings, but there are so many schools and there are so many charities out there. They try to help. Now you have apps. There is a word translation available. Yeah, so some place to start. But again, we try to reach up to the last step. We forget that we should build it up slowly. As Guru Gobind Singh Ji, from Rabab to Dilruba, is seeing how the community is evolving. And what Guruji did, helped us to gave us the tools, refined, beautiful, manageable tools so that we can keep our focus in Tilang, the Surat, in the Shabad, and so that we resonate with the same energy as the Gurus are. And we dip our soul into that nectar and we become the shadow of our great master, and we evoke that within us, amongst us. And so Sangat is a key, the Sangat of the Guru. The first, we must understand that Guru is the teacher. We don't have to learn the languages. We just need to have a question. The Guru will do the rest. Dhanasri, ask any Punjabi. You can make a call to your grandfather. He's born and brought up in India, right? He's born and brought up in India, and all of his life, 70 plus years, he spent there. Ask him, Dadaji, the grandpa, what does Tukhari means or Dhanasri means? Because this is not Punjabi. There will be a lot of struggle. There are misconceptions. The youngsters, they're finding it difficult because everything, all the Bani is written in Punjabi. This is Gurumukhi. This is to be experienced. You want to experience life at the best. You want to be at the top of your life. You want to be disease-free and worry-free. You want to be happy. You want to be healthy. Then there is a simple way. It's just a simple way. Let Guru navigate you. And in navigation here, Dhanasri, one of the 60 moods, all the mantras in Sri Guru Granth Sahib are prescribed. They've been written, the title on top. How to sing this one, how to sing, which sound current, which mood Guru is in. And it is up to us to develop that so that we are in the same mood. Dhanasri is a confidence. Dhanasri is like when you have millions in your pocket, for example. It's not about money, but I'm just giving you an example. When you have a lot of money with you, then you're not going to be worried that what will happen to my family and how I'm going to feed them and all of those things. Although money can only buy the food, it is not food. But what I'm talking about, how you feel. You're worry-free. In Swahili, there's a word, hakuna That's achint. That is the word. Worry free. No worries. No worries. Dhanasri is no worries. Because Guru is with you. So I'm going to share a little story with you so that you can understand what Dhanasri is. Here. Mahabharata. Have you ever heard this name? It's an epic. We can say about 5000 BC, there was a world war happened in India, in North India, in Kurukshetra. And it was a disputed problem between one family. And there was a king who was blind, who wanted his son to be on the throne. But the deserving one, the most favorite of the public, was denied for his rights. So the fight happened. Fight between what is right and the greed and attachment. There was a collision. And in this fight, very first day of this fight of Mahabharata, what is called Mahabharata, there was a character in this called Lord Krishna, who was a driver of a chariot of Arjun, the great warrior, who was incredible when it came to the archery. There was nobody like him. And in Kurukshetra, in the battlefield, so Arjun is ready to fire his arrow to the enemy, but he's thinking and feeling sad that is my great grandpa, that is my grandfather, that's my teacher, that's my spiritual teacher, that's my younger brother, this whole family, who do I kill? And he's thinking about it. And everybody is worried. Everybody is thinking, what's happening? Why Arjun is not firing the shot? So his elder brother comes next to his chariot. His name is Bhimsen. He's like a super powerful man. He shouts at Arjun. He said, why are you delaying this? What is the purpose of this delay? We are in the battlefield. What are you waiting for? And then he looks toward Krishna. He said, allow me. And let me destroy them. Because he believes in his power. He believes in himself. But Arjun, he looks toward the feet of the Krishna. Because he believes in Krishna. He believes in Krishna, that the Krishna is his God. Who is navigating him in this life, in this battlefield. And he knows, Arjun knows, that he cannot lose because God is with him. There's not question mark on his face. And they said these are the two things. That what Arjun is facing here is Dhanasri. That this delay, this process, it doesn't matter. God is with me. It's on my chariot, on my side. My God is with me. But the other Raag is Bhim Palasi. That's why it's called Bhim Palasi also, that my power, I can do anything. But there's a difference, right? Then when I can do anything, or when my God is with me, the Guru's blessing, my Guru's unsung, Guru's with me, I won't lose anything. Dhanasri. This Raag Dhanasri have its emotional configuration already done. So one who want to sing the mantra will first have to understand its emotional, need to have emotional agility, access to emotions. And this art of sound, this is how Guru have designed it. So once you will go through the learning of Dhanasri to decode this, one per one you will decode all the 60 raags of Sri Guru Granth Sahib so that you can have a composition. It's a teacher's training program by the Guru, making you the master, giving you the full power. So let's decode a little bit. Dhanasri Mahla Panjwa. Have you ever felt that your Guru is with you? You're not afraid, you're worry-free, there is no issues, no problem. Like a child with a daddy or mummy. It's no worry, they will go and, play or push the other children and cousins, and because he knows, oh, my daddy's there, gonna save me, So I'm saying like that freeness thing. So let's get into that. Let's log into our Dhanasri. Dhanasri Mahla Panjwa, the Guru Arjan Sahib. He's in that mood. His soul is in that, it's a feeling like that, and speaking to mind. Guru Arjan's soul in conversation with Guru Arjan Sahib's mind. So now Rehou. Prabh Sio Laag Rehou Mera Cheeth. Cheeth, there's a mind called manas. So our memory of this life. And there's the chit, which is the whole, it's outer body of that mind in a spiritual, mind in a physical memory put together. So this picture in Rehou is very big, that my whole existence, that my mind helped me to log into, in that love, that my Guru is with me. Prabh Sio Laag Rehou Mera Cheeth. So this is the Guru is talking about, his soul is saying, look into the memory that Guru is with you. Guru Ang Sang, Guru is with you. Adi Ant Prabh. Ad means the beginning of the beginning of life. Very first day of Creator took birth, which is never is omnipresent. You exist since that day. And when will end? Nobody knows. If there is no beginning, how can there be? So this infinity.
It's crazy to think about.
It is, isn't it? But it's beautiful. Adi Ante Prabh Sada Sahai. It is Creator. It's always there. Why to worry about what? Because everything is a Creator. Why to worry? Because of the illusion of physical existence, we create things. These worries we create with just one little segment of the physical existence. Adi Ante Prabh Sada Sahai Tan Hamara Meet. Wow, my friend is incredible. Oh, my dear mind, my Kartapurukh, my God, my Ram, my Allah, my Vaheguru is my friend. And it's incredible because it's with me. And if you feel the presence of your Kartapurukh with you, then what is the worry? So first reference after the Rehou, first pada, first reference to this, Guru Arjan Sahib says, O ki kadi dekhan dei. Kadi is the time. Akhi is the difficult time. It will not let you go through difficult time. Right? Now let me go back into navigation. So you go from here to the other side of the London. Your navigation will tell you there's a traffic ahead. So you want to save 10 minutes? Take this route. Because your navigation doesn't want you to get stuck in, Karta Prukh is same thing. But once your Karta, you engaged with it, will not let you get lost. Okhi kadi dekhan dei. But this experience, can you feel it? Feel that confidence in the soul, the way conversing with the mind. Can you log in to your confidence? Your Hakuna Matata, your worry-free, your Dhanasri, can you log into it? And Guruji's soul conversing with the mind. Apna vird samale. Because everything is Karta Prukh. So there won't be a problem. If good is Karta Prukh, bad is too. Everything is God. Nothing is without God. Nothing is. So stop seeing and saying that duality. Let's not separate ourselves. In the first reference, the next line, Haath de rakhe apne ko. If your loved one is in a danger, what will you do?
Help them.
Because it's your loved one. So one who is close to Karta Prukh. Well, Karta Prukh's responsibility. Karta Prukh will protect us from any situation. So sing with me. Haath de rakhe apne ko, saase saase pratyapale. Saas is a swaswas, is every breath in and out. Looks after, takes care of you. And what we are supposed to do? Chill, enjoy, make the most of our life. Well, I said earlier in previous meetings that if you're happy, the Karta Prukh is happy. What Karta Prukh wants us to be happy, because that's a real help. If you're happy, then God is happy. And the whole, everything we are supposed to do here on planet Earth in this opportunity of life is to become truly happy. Now second and last reference. Man bilas pare sahib ke achraj dekh badai. Oh my dear mind, soul says this all moment. Can't tell you that how amazing it feels. This is out of the words. This is so incredible. I cannot tell you how amazing it feels. And then soul says to mind, Har simre simre anand kare nanak. Anand is a bliss. With every breath, remember this. Who is driving your chariot? Who gave you this life? Who gave you this beautiful opportunity? These challenges, they're nothing. They're created by the Creator. Let Creator deal with it. Just to relax. We try to compete with the Creator. That's where the plan goes wrong. Creator never bullies anybody. He gave us a choice to choose. So I usually say this to my students, that the pani, water, when you are in a pool, that the pool have a pani, the water in it, and when you go in and let go, what happens? You float. The same thing as a pani. When you go in, let go, it'll take care of it. And Guruji saying same thing. Hakuna Matata. Feel the presence. Feel the Guru Angsang. Har simare simare anad kare nanak Prabh puran pejir khai. Completely, 100%, 100 billion%, you've been taken care of. Don't worry. Do not worry. Don't think like that. Don't create duality. Don't create fog. It's not that if you are questioning Karta Purukh and you're gonna suffer. No. Karta Purukhs are gonna carry on. It's like our questions are like clouds. It doesn't mean behind the clouds there is no sun. Sun will shine. But clouds sometime will come between the sun and the earth. That is our doubt. Are you going to doubt and suffer, or are you going to believe? Remember, there is a trust, and there is belief, and there is faith. Remember the 3 stages. The children, the youngsters, they want to hit the faith straight. If there's no trust, there can't be belief. And there's a difference between trust and belief. Once you trusted and you went through the process, that experience will give you belief. And once you experienced, and again challenges comes, you have the faith, you can go through it. So let's stitch up our relationship with Karta Purukh. And now, let's log into our Dhanasris. Let's log into our feeling, our experience, and let's become one with what Guru Arjan Sahib is telling us. Also, as in previous meetings in Sangat, with the Guru's Shabad, we did talk about let's equip our Sangat with the right tools. If you have not yet watched the documentary, the Sikh musical heritage, about these tools, the purpose, why they are here, why they were created, when they were created, what can they do for us in present moment, how they make our life easy, how they convert us into meditation. Watch that documentary. It is available on Vimeo, on demand. Sikh musical heritage, the untold story. And to all of you who want to make life happy and healthy and easy and simple, who want to create the magic, let's invest into Sangat, with the Guru's wisdom, with the Guru. And therefore, check out or send us an email and find out more about Rababi 550. Let's become the Rababis of the Guru. Let's learn how to become the Shabad. How is it difficult or easy? Leave it to us. We as a charity are here to serve your needs, to help you, walk alongside you, to understand all of these things. I'll go back to your question. That why do we expect all the answers at front. When we're gonna do something, when we're gonna take a step up and make a call.
Pursue what our questions are.
Indeed, you know, if you have the question, you will have a quest. If you want to do something in life, log in to Guru's tenacity, our tenacity, and let's build the bridge between Guru's heart and ours through this Shabad. Sing along with me. It's just simple. Sing along with me. And a simple instrument as Dilruba will guide you, will help you, will hold your hand and go through this with you. Send us an email at info@raagacademy.com. It is your langar, or it is your school, it is your institution, as your Gurdwara is. So let's work together and make this educational charity strong. Let's connect with the Shabad. Are you ready with your tenacity? So contemplate and make sure your Rab, your God, your Guru is on your chariot guiding you, and see how all the stress, all the issues, all the problem just disappears. Right? Are you ready for it? Okay, so let's log into Guru's Bani. your blessings, your support to Guru's Kirtan. Least we can do is to share this with our children. our future, least we can do is put it out there in our Sangat. Let's equip ourselves with the knowledge Guru given it to us. Let's come out of the tradition and systematical wrongs and rights. Few things have to come out of the logical and creative understanding. So if you haven't, please first go through the documentary, the Sikh musical heritage, the Untold story, and also please kindly send us an email. So how can we build the Sangat in your Punjabi school, in your local community? You can be anywhere, in Russia, in Afghanistan, in Uzbekistan, in some state of America, anywhere, wherever you are, we are with you. So let's build this world together with the sound and the psyche of the Sikhi, and let's learn and create a stable life. If we are happy inside, we will be healthy. If we are happy and healthy, that also means our community will be happy and healthy. Thank you so much for your blessings. And we will see you next weekend with a similar sort of Sangat. Thank you. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh. It's an honor and a pleasure for me to be here again, to share Kirtan with you, and to contemplate on the wisdom of our great Gurus. There's so much uncertainty, more so than the previous weeks, around us. The whole global climate has shifted. It's interesting to see how we feel in this situation and where we stand, where we speak, and what we do. Ultimately, it's our actions that define us. Guru gave us the tools to carve the psyche, to master the emotions, and to understand how to express. How to not bottle up your emotions and let them become you. Where they silence you, they make you freeze, they make you not act. It's important to reflect and ensure that whatever we participate in is our choice. Now that choice comes from a place of courage. Courage is a feeling that comes from within you. Courage can only exist when fear doesn't exist. Guru says, Nirpao and Nirvair. Nirpao without fear, Nirvair without enmity. What does this actually mean for us now, in this day and age, in this moment of time? How do we practice that? How do we become the embodiment of being fearless and being without enmity? To know that there's oneness and practice and operate from a place of oneness? How do we do that? This is why we need the wisdom of the Gurus. This is why these amazing instruments were created, the Dilruba, the Rabab, the Taus, the Saranda. These instruments were created to help us connect with our emotions. Because when you understand your emotions, you stand in a place of power because you know who you are. You know how you want to communicate, and you're able to say the right thing at the wrong time. That's the art that Guru Sahib gave us through Kirtan. How can this be a tool that you can use in your everyday life? That's a journey that you need to go on to explore. Does it work for you? Do you need it? Firstly, do you need it? Do you want it? If it doesn't help you connect with your emotions, there's no need for it. It can be a sentimental band-aid, but what if it could be more than just that? What if it could be more than just something you listen to for 5 minutes in the Gurdwara or on the internet? What if it's something that you could actually use? That's what we are trying to share with you in this space. That Kirtan is much more than something to help you pass the time or make you feel good when you don't feel so happy. It's more than just a sentimental band-aid. It's a tool for you to use in your everyday life to understand who you are and how you can use the strength within you to help others. That's why we all stepped onto this path of Sikhi. To learn, to grow, to be better, and to serve in our community of humanity. To be there as a fellow brother and sister, and to support others when they need that support. To not be afraid to stand up when you need to stand up. To do the right thing. That all takes courage. To carve your psyche takes courage. To take a step to improve yourself, that takes the capacity to be fearless. We need to connect with that Nirbhav and Nirvair, to be fearless and to be without enmity. Kirtan is the tool that helped me to understand what that means for me and how I can practice that. But I had to go on a journey of understanding myself first. We've tried to create small steps for you to have that experience as well, because it's not easy to understand what I'm talking about or what any of our team are talking about when you've never experienced it. And if it's something you're curious about, we have plenty of ways of education that you can experience, you can learn about. We have short courses and free courses and like more intensive, longer courses as well, depending on how far you want to go. This is your journey to understand yourself. Music is the tool that Guru gave us. That's why we're using it. These instruments were given by the Gurus. That's why you see them in this space. And the Shabad is the wisdom that we all need to guide us through this journey, this roller coaster of life, to keep us grounded, keep us centered, and help us stay conscious. Invest in yourself. Give yourself a chance to understand what your emotions are, what your moods are, and what role they play in your life. Imagine if you knew how to use them. How different your conversations would be, your interactions, they would change completely. If that's something you want to experience, then please give us the opportunity to support you in that journey, because this is what Kirtan was meant for. I'd like you to close your eyes and join me in a Shabad which is written in Raag Tilang. Tilang at the moment is what I feel in the energy of the global climate. It's my perception, my thought pattern of what I'm receiving from out there. And this is me trying to express that so it doesn't build up inside, but Guru gives us the key, which is to sing, to express, and the Shabad to guide us, so that the negative emotions or the pain or the anguish that you might feel doesn't bottle up and control you, but you use it and it becomes a superpower. We're here to serve. That's what a Sikh is supposed to be, in service of others. We can only serve others once we stand strong. So join me in singing this, connecting with this, even if you're closing your eyes and just listening. Feel the emotions in your heart and let the sound heal any pain that is in there. Let it help to direct you to where you need to be focusing your energy, and see how you feel. Sat Tilang Bani Bhagata ki Kabir ji. Bandae khoj dil har roj, Bandae khoj dil har roj, Bandae khoj dil har roj, Bandae khoj dil har roj. Na phir परेशानी मारे, ना फिर परेशानी मारे। यह जो दुनिया शहर मिला, यह जो दुनिया शहर मिला, दस्तगीरी नाहे। दस्तगीरी नाहे। Bandae khoj dil har roj, Bandae khoj dil har roj. Ved kateb iftara pai, Ved kateb iftara pai, dil ka fikr na jaye, dil ka fikr na jaye. Tukdam karari jo karo ho, tukdam karari jo karo ho, हाजिर हजूर खुदाए, हाजिर हजूर खुदाए। Bandae khoj dil har roj, Bandae khoj dil har roj. Na phir परेशानी माहे, ना फिर परेशानी माहे। परेशानी माहे ये जो दुनिया शहर मेला दस्तगीरी नाहे दस्तगीरी नाहे बंदे खोज दिल हर रोज बंदे खोज दिल हर रोज न फिर परेशानी माहे न फिर परेशानी माहे न फिर परेशानी माहे वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह
वाहिगुरु जी का खालसा वाहिगुरु जी की फतेह देवगंधारी महला नौवा जगत में झूठी देखी प्रीत जगत में झूठी देखी प्रीत जगत में झूठी
कहत है हित स्यो बादेओ चीते। मेरा मेरा सबे कहत है हित स्यो बादेओ चीते। अंत काले संगी नह को अंत काल संगी नह को एह अज अज है प्रीत। एह अज अज है रीत। जगत में झूठी देखी प्रीत। जगत में झूठी देखी प्रीत। अपने ही सुख स्यो सब लागे क्या दारा क्या मीत। क्या दारा क्या मीत। जगत में झूठी देखी प्रीत। जगत में झूठी देखी प्रीत। मन मूरख अजहू नह समझत। मन मूरख अजहू नह समझत। सिख रे हारियो नीत। मन मूरख अजहू नह समझत। सिख रे हारियो नीत। नानक पाजल पार परै। नानक पाजल पार
ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ Thank you so much for allowing us to be part of the Sangat, to allow us to share Guru's Kirtan with you all. It's been a huge blessing to share again this week. Truly enjoyed today, and I hope you all did as well. It's definitely something, like I said last week, it's something I look forward to do Kirtan and to share with the Sangat and be part of the Sangat. So thank you so much again for allowing us to be part of it. I wanted to talk about what I had talked about last week, but expand a little bit on it. Especially what we're going through right now. We talked about how our emotions are being affected right now. Last week we were being affected by COVID and being stuck at home for so long. And this last week we've seen a turn of events within the world. It literally feels like the world is on fire. And on a day-to-day basis, we experience so much. We get hit with stress from so many different angles. We have personal stress that we deal with, mental stress, physical and emotional stress. Then we have stress from the outside, right? Stress of family, stress of the work, stress of the outside world. That's what's happening right now. It adds up a lot, and stress just literally hits you from all corners, and it can be so overwhelming. It can be very tough, and it is. And we have two options within this moment when we're getting hit by stress. One is to kind of hide. One is to run away from stress, to kind of shut off. It sometimes just feels easy to do that. Just kind of zone out, watch a bit of Netflix, right? Or it could go to drinking or taking drugs, whatever it is. There's so many ways that we try to cope with our stress, and it's not always the best option. And for this reason, this is part of being human. This is natural to experience stress. It is. It's very important to experience stress. That's what makes us human beings. But if you don't know how to deal with stress, if you don't know how to kind of go head on with it and be able to incorporate it in a positive way within your life, it can destroy you. It can hurt us. And that's where Guru Nanak came in. Guru Nanak gave us a beautiful tool of Kirtan. Guru taught us how to deal with our stress, taught us how to cope with the things that are going on in life right now. The world seems on fire. Sometimes our life feels like it's on fire. There's just so much going on. And Guru Nanak's given us that tool. That tool is Kirtan, Sikh music. And it's actually very easy. And this is one concept of there's sometimes, we say that Kirtan it's difficult. It's a hard road to walk on, that, no one can do it. It's only very few select people. But you are capable of doing Kirtan. That's the whole purpose of being a Sikh. You have it within you. Of course it takes dedication, it takes time, but it's not impossible. It takes the same amount of effort. You guys are so powerful. You go through school, you go to college, you work hard in your career, and you do really well because you worked for it. And it's the same thing. The question is, do you really want to work for Kirtan? Do you really want to put your time and effort in? It's not hard. It just requires some of your time. And Guru's given us that capability. Guru's given us that art. He's given us that way to express that pain, that stress within us through the Shabad. And it isn't hard. It's very, very easy. I can't stress that enough. We have options. And the thing is, having a Guru, the whole purpose of a Guru is to make life, or make that subject he's teaching you simple. What's the point of having a teacher if he's going to make things complicated for you? For me, Guru Nanak didn't make Kirtan complicated. Didn't make life complicated. In fact, he helped us understand it and make it simple so that we can actually enjoy life and know how to enjoy life. And we all have that capability. Guru's given it to us. The question is that what we want to achieve? The question is, are we willing to learn from Guru from that angle? It's definitely not hard. And I can't stress that enough. And I want you to experience this path. I want you to experience the power of Kirtan, the power that it gives you, that it helps you, how it helps you cope with so much stress. It's definitely helped me in my life. It's given me so much within my life. It's helped me in so many moments that no one else could have helped with, no matter who it was. But Guru gave me this tool, and it was such a blessing in those moments that I was able to rely on Guru Shabad, Guru Saj to express. And again, you have the capability to do it as well. And how I want you to try is, now this is going to sound like a plug, I'm not plugging it, but I want you to try our free course. Again, it's free. Go to our website, or hopefully in the comment section you'll see the link to the course itself. It's a 2-week course that will allow you to kind of experience or start your journey in this field. Start your journey with Kirtan, with your emotions, with your feelings, and understanding who you are and what your stress is. Because that's the first step. To deal with the stress, you have to understand what's actually stressing you out and how to deal with it. So again, check this course out. It's free. It's only 2 weeks. Definitely go through it, because I want you to experience what I've experienced and everyone that's shared today has experienced through Guru's Kirtan, done the way Guru's written, on the Guru's instruments. Again, thank you so much for allowing us to be here this week and to share Guru's Kirtan with you all. I hope to see you again next week. Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
I've always wondered about the history and heritage of the instrumentation within Sikh music, and as we look around today, I cannot seem to find enough examples of our traditional instruments, and it makes me wonder what changed and why.
We're going to be looking at the early origins, the history, important events, political influences, and how advancing modernity have all affected Sikh musical heritage.
The Sikh Gurus not only introduced the music and the tunes, but also the musical instruments, which were very, very much required for the desired results on the listeners. Most of the instruments related with Guru Nanak.
The Jori, it has a deeper sound than a tabla, very much like the pakawaj. So the whole point of having a deeper sound is the lower the resonance, the more chance there is for the atoms within us to also resonate at that same frequency.
Taus. The literal meaning is peacock, and it's often said that this instrument is so wonderfully melodious it can take you to a complete heavenly state.
My taus it's the paintbrush of my soul.
Raag is to be felt. Raag is emotional attribute or emotional grammar to punctuate Guru's Shabad.
The First Anglo-Sikh War was fought between the Sikh Kingdom and the East India Company between 1845 and 1846. It had a major impact, especially on education, the arts, and music.
What empire did was to actually reconstruct the mind. And once people have entered into that mode of meaning making, they can't see that they were once attached to another mode of meaning making.
ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਰਬਾਬ ਤੇ ਜੋੜੀ ਕੀਰਤਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਚੱਲ ਰਹੇ ਹੈਗੇ ਹੈ ਤੇ ਹਾਰਮੋਨੀਅਮ ਤੱਕ ਤੇ ਹੈ ਨਹੀਂ ਹੈ ਉਦੋਂ ਹਾਰਮੋਨੀਅਮ ਸੀਗਾ ਵੀ ਨਹੀਂ.
The harmonium came to India in the late 19th century. By 1913, India had become the world's richest market in the manufacturing and production of the harmonium.
The majority, 99.9% of the shabads that I hear, the kirtan that I hear, is not done the way that the Guru prescribed.
शब्द इदां गाओ कि किसी ਨੂੰ ਭੁਲੇਖਾ ਹੀ ਨਾ ਪਵੇ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ